I got a 31% defense with this solid BH4 base. Yeah, today, we're diving into a fantastic BH4 trophy base featuring an anti-2-star setup with a wall layout that's sure to frustrate attackers. Before we jump in, I've got a jaw-dropping surprise for you at the end. Now, let's talk about the base. This base design is not just about aesthetics. It's a strategic masterpiece that utilizes clever placements to maximize defensive capabilities. First off, let's highlight the layout. Our builder hall is strategically positioned at the very core of the base, making it a tough nut to crack. It's completely surrounded by a strong ring of defenses, creating a barrier against incoming attacks. Now let's talk about that interesting wall setup. At Builder Hall 4, many players, especially those who are newer to the game, might see the open walls as an opportunity. They think they can easily funnel their ground troops into the base, but little do they know the trap that awaits them. Take a closer look at how these walls are arranged. When ground troops pass through these openings, they are unwittingly led straight into the jaws of danger. For example, if they approach from the Crusher side, they'll find themselves within the lethal range of the Crusher before they can even target any defenses. The Crusher is notorious for dealing devastating damage, and with the added support from a geared archer tower and a cannon, attackers will quickly realize that their ground troops are no match for this setup. But it doesn't stop there. Before troops even reach the Crusher, they have to contend with strategically placed traps. Watch closely in the replays how the push trap can send troops flying backward, giving our defenses a moment to weaken them. By the time they re-enter the range of the Crusher, their hit points have already taken a significant hit, and they're left vulnerable to the Crusher's heavy damage. Any troop that dares to approach from this angle will find themselves swiftly eliminated, barely getting past the Crusher. Now, moving on to other entry points around the storages, we've designed a zigzag pathing system that further complicates the attacker's efforts. This path forces ground troops to wander instead of taking a direct line toward defenses. By making them take the long way around, we allow our defenses more time to rain down damage. Additionally, spring traps are cunningly placed to knock troops away before they can even reach their intended targets. Even if some manage to push through, they'll face the combined firepower of our double cannon, archer tower, and Tesla, which can rapidly eliminate any remaining threats. Next, let's shift gears and focus on defending against air hits. This base has been designed with air attackers in mind as well. We have two defenses flanking the builder hall, ensuring that it's well protected from all angles. On one side, we've deployed air bombs that provide excellent splash damage, while the opposite side features firecrackers that operate like a cannon in air mode. The combination of these defenses, supported by archer towers and Teslas, means that attackers will find it incredibly difficult to breach our defenses using air troops. And let's not forget about our guard post troops, who provide additional support in defending against both ground and air units. With all these defensive measures in place, it becomes clear that whether the attacker decides to come in with ground troops or air troops, this base is more than capable of holding its ground and securing that crucial one-star defense. Now, let's dive into the defense replays to see this base in action. In the first replay, we have an attacker using a classic giant and barbarian combo. The attacker attempts to breach the base with wall breakers, but as you can see, some giants take an unexpected path, straying from the intended route. The geared archer tower quickly melts through the giants, while the remaining troops face swift elimination from our defenses. In the second replay, the attacker opts for baby dragons, launching them from the firecracker side, which might seem like a safe approach. However, they quickly find out how tough this setup is, as the archer tower and firecrackers put up a fierce fight. Just when it seems like the baby dragons might get through, the air bombs step in to finish the job. Next up, we have an attack featuring mass barbarians. The attacker spams them in an effort to overwhelm the defenses, but they fail to utilize the openings created by the wall breakers effectively. As you can see, the barbarians quickly get shredded by the combined fire of our defenses. And even with the lucky rage effect helping them, the attacker only manages to secure a 2-star thanks to a last-second shot from the bomber. Finally, let's take a look at an attack featuring mass minions. The attacker floods the top side with minions, thinking it might give them an edge. but they're met with a brutal response from our firecrackers and air bombs, which clear them out effortlessly. This results in an easy 0-star defense for us. So, there you have it, a well-rounded anti-2-star trophy base for Builder Hall 4 that can effectively handle both ground and air attacks. Be sure to try this layout for yourself and see how it performs against your opponents. Here's the surprise I mentioned earlier. From the next video onward, I'll be sharing the best anti-2 ring bases for all town halls just like you asked for. If you enjoyed this base analysis, hit that like button and subscribe for more Clash of Clans bases. Thanks for watching and happy clashing!